Your attention defines your reality. The late great Dr. Wayne Dyer, a famous therapist and a writer, has an amazing quote that I love to repeat to everyone that I help. It goes like this. He said, "When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change." And in life, our experience is a choice. Whether something is good or bad is really up to us. And this takes work to understand, but it is our reality. If I show you a calculus solution and math really isn't your strong suit, it will look like gibberish, right? But that doesn't take away from the reality that there is truth to it. So, let me help you open your eyes. Everyone is familiar with Where's Waldo. The artist has cleverly hidden this little man with a striped hat in a sea of similar looking objects and people. And as we scan our eyes across the image, we are intending to find the only Waldo that exists. Everything that looks just like Waldo will pop out at us. Our attention is drawn to the Waldo-like images. And if, after finding Waldo, we covered the image up, we would have very little recollection of the rest of the scene because we only had one intention, and that was to find Waldo. You see, our attention to things in life defines the intention we want to experience. We miss the bigger picture very easily because of this, and for good reason. It's very efficient. You see, the mind is efficient at finding what we are seeking. In fact, the mind is too efficient. You see, whatever it is in life you are seeking, you will find it, even if it really isn't there. What are you paying attention to right now? What thoughts are cycling through your head? Remember to be interrupting the harmful patterns with your pause breaths and positive thought insertions. One of my favorite studies to talk about is one they did with two groups of people and money. You see, they split two groups of people up based on their beliefs, nothing else. One group believed they were pretty lucky, and a lot of us know these types. They get out of tickets, or someone is always buying them drinks, or they win things randomly, or they're always dodging getting sick. And the other group, they believed they were unlucky, and this was the old Kale. I truly believed that I was cursed, and I'm not even really joking in the slightest. You know, my dad actually called it the cap curse. And no matter what we did in life, we were always going to get the brunt end, he'd say. And so it was true for the longest time, until, of course, I changed my beliefs. So the unlucky group, this other group here, they think that nothing ever goes right, that there's only one rain cloud in the sky and it's above their heads. It's my Eeyore impression. Well, the researchers, they walked them through this area on the way to the supposed place that they were going to do the study. Only secretly, this was the study. They had laid money all over the place to see who would notice it. The lucky group, they found the money, and the unlucky group, they didn't notice it at all. How can this be? Surely the unlucky group wants money more, right? But the understanding here is that the unlucky group believes that they wouldn't be so lucky as to find a $50 bill on the ground. Therefore, they couldn't even see it. You see, the brain absorbs about 400 billion bits of information every single second from all of our senses. But our conscious minds, how we define ourselves, who we are at any given moment, is only a mere, are you ready for this? 2,000 bits of information every second. That's right. We are only consciously aware, consciously in control of 0.8 zeros and then a 5%. 5 to the negative ninth power. Basically, we aren't aware of even 1% of our environment that our brain is absorbing, and that our conscious mind is taking in at any given moment. So why do you hear your name across a loud party? Why do you see a child walking along the sidewalk while you're driving? How do we find Waldo? Our intention defines our reality. And to create an intention that we want to experience, to hear our name being called over a loud party, or to find the money on the ground, we need to start paying attention to the good things we want to experience. And we will rewire our minds to allow us to experience the lives we wish to experience. Are you following me? You can live the life you want by diverting your attention to positivity over and over and over again. See, right now, you are suffering from anxiety. And as you notice it or you think about it, it gets worse. It goes like this. I really hope I don't have a panic attack tonight in front of all of my friends. It would be terrible and embarrassing. Oh, great. Now my heart is starting to race. Now it's beating even faster. You've got to be kidding me. Why is this happening to me now? I'm feeling dizzy. I hope I don't pass out, and then boom, panic attack happens. Does this sound familiar? We need to start redefining reality for you. Einstein said that the most important decision we make is whether we believe we live in a friendly or a hostile universe. Start telling yourself that you live in a friendly world, that there is so much good out there. Start looking for it, and in time, your mind will help you see it. Your homework for this section is to put the phone down, to go outside for a few minutes every single day, and just be. Just be, without a cigarette or a drink in your hand and no phone. Just breathe and look around slowly. Notice how everything is okay. And if you're watching this because you want to get outside, that's one of your goals, you're agoraphobic or something along those lines, I want you to get to a window. Get to the next closest thing. Get on your porch and just get out there and breathe and experience what reality is. Experience nature. Get a taste of this every single day. Disconnect from the chatter and be well.